Out of 19 flights, I had 3 crashes. I think that's pretty okay.
Look,
And it was on advanced flight model, just with.
oh geez.
Well done, well done.
I
Well,
have been practicing. But anyway, let's go SL.
I've changed the plan about 15 times today in my head. So today it's either going to work flawlessly or spell spectacularly. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, let me read the WARNOD. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Just by the way.
Hier kom ik kak.
I just have to change my mindset from pilot to SL. So. No, but that's fine. I mean, I'm used to that.
Hey, Shocky.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Shaki.
Give us the good news.
Almost.
Was almost waiting like 5 minutes, or almost like we're not sure it might not happen.
There's a 99% chance that it can happen at 8.
That sounds like good odds to me. Like really good odds.
Okay, guys, we are live.
Awesome.
Say hello to the world.
Hello world. How's my voice comms?
A little scratchy. You can just reduce your voice comm in control panel a little bit.
Roger.
Yeah, I still need a 1 FTL.
And I still need a 3 actual.
Reno, you loading in?
Yeah.
You know, take Dragon 1 Rifleman there above brute force.
Where do you guys need me if I get in? I might be like 2 minutes, 3 minutes late.
3 SL.
Hey guys, how's it going?
How's it?
Hey,
No.
Sean.
Good, good.
Wait.
Did you
Well-
say you want me 3 SL?
You can be SL if you want. We've got the numbers to have a second medic, which isn't a bad idea. And obviously Dragon 1, and then we can fill on for the leftover members to Dragon 3.
I think
Let me
Sean-
grab second medic.
Okay. I think Sean just joined, so maybe we should make space for Sean in D1.
Exiler, did he give what descriptions did he give for me?
Ghostrider.
Okay. So verify your Ghostrider 1.
Well, actually, I gave Pheonix Ghostrider 1.
Oh. I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's all the same. I mean, there's going to be Ghostrider 1 and 2 for about 15 minutes in the beginning and 15 minutes in the end. And then they're going to transition into a single Apache, so it doesn't really matter.
It matters
Where do
for
you
the
want me to
stream.
slot in?
Who was that?
Navu.
Navu. Okay, yeah, so we have Navu and Sean at still in his places.
Well,
So-
Dragon 3 is around if you
down to
want to
3-3.
slot people in there.
I can go to D3 if you want me to. Whiskey.
Yeah, then we just need someone in AR.
Someone can move AR and give Rifleman to a new player.
Ramkat, you can try AR if you want.
And I'll check R as well if you guys want.
Shocky, hot mic.
Ramkat, you're Zulu-Alpha member in U2IC, so.
Yeah.
Alright, now or Sean, just take now or Sean, just take Grenadier there. Okay, and then Sean go to Dragon 3.
Do we have a rearm vehicle, Africa?
Yes, there's a rearm vehicle, medical vehicle, and a refueling vehicle as well.
So we can go OP on the Hellfire.
Yeah.
Should I take MG Gunner on Dragon 3?
Sure. Okay, 16 in game. How many in TS?
18. Who are we missing? Sharky?
Sherman is 1, and okay, then Sherman.
I
and
am
Sharky, that
loading
was
now.
easy.
Alright.
Sherman, at this point, your options are 1 FTL or 3 SL.
What role will 3 be running tonight?
3 will be running Overwatch for Dragon 1. So nice and heavy, possibly if you have enough members with a Jav. So you can eliminate QRF / roadblock Dishkas.
So gunnery tonight is what you're saying?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, I'll take D3. Do we have someone to fill in the 1-1 so long?
1-1 is completely full except for 1-1 FTL.
Also, who's
Definitely.
Darth Vadering into their
Testing.
microphone?
Chucky.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out.
We can have Shocky go one.
Are we gonna utilize the data?
The what?
The data surveillance?
The UAV data.
Oh, I didn't
Handheld.
consider that. Mm,
Testing.
It's not as necessary with the Apache.
yeah,
that's what I think.
no, we've got a support in there. That can be ours, especially if it's a pilot gunner combat that's got a dedicated guy that can look out.
Okay. Could I then ask that we get access to the Hunt IR for Dragon 1?
Yeah, if you want. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. There's actually going to be a you'll see my plan. There will be a point where you'll sit around and do bugger all. So, yeah, you can do that.
Said no Dragon 1 SL ever.
Just 1 sec before we talk any further. The stream guys say there's no sound. How embarrassing.
Ha. From everyone's side, or is it just you as the main person now?
There's no audio.
That
Yeah,
seems odd.
definitely no audio.
Well, my one is streaming audio.
Yeah, so is mine.
You guys hear me better now?
Yeah, that's much better.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's quite nice, Rocky.
Thank you very much.
Just tell the stream that it might be that we're busy with the briefing and filling up the slots, that the other people are quiet.
Okay, I can see you guys on my audio output. I'm just putting my audio input now.
Yeah. Okay, who's... Right.
Okay, it'll come in now.
Yeah.
No, now it's working.
Where is Mr. Pig? Why is he struggling so much?
Is he
Oh yeah,
struggling or is he
I
here?
saw that message.
He
there.
said he needs to restart TS because it isn't picking up his acre. So I hope someone can take.
I don't know if he's played since the ACAD update.
Might not have, but
I don't think
then,
he has.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Let's remind him.
Restart his game and TS and all of that.
Yeah, just give him the full step by step. Otherwise,
Okay, well that means there's 19 players on TS if P comes back.
Yeah, Bigger's gonna join up with D5. Oh, there is no one in D5 yet.
yeah, he wants to play PM, and then we want. I think Shaki said he was going to take CMT, or vice versa.
Okay.
Shaki is stack 1, or is Buck is stacking 1.
Okay, so what I will do is I will then act as a SL FTL for 1-1. I'm gonna have 1-2 then be the point team, so I can focus on SL a little bit more. Dr. Bean, you will take the Hunt IR rounds. I'll take the monitor. Sharky can join in on SL, so we can have 2 medics, and then he can just buddy up with me.
Roger.
It's ultimately up to you, Lucasade, but just thinking in terms of we have 1 platoon medic. Where's he going to be allocated? Where is he going to sit with us at 1, or is he going to be at 3's location?
No, if there was only 1, my plan was to attach him to 1 because you guys will be doing a lot of the maneuvering, and I want him to be as close to you guys as possible. Dragon 3 is moving very little today, if any.
Said no Dragon 3 SL ever.
I'm just keeping quiet.
Like I said, tonight he's either going to go fantastically well or terribly poor. It's all a coin flip.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, I'm okay with either way.
Well, I'd prefer the terrific victory. I don't know about you.
Sounds good.
Well, considering that the last 2 missions that we had, we just nearly didn't made it. Third time lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, how's your things looking?
I've got about 8-9 gigs left to download. And I
much
have to
spoken.
drop off TeamSpeak quick to get my Acre installed and start up.
Okay.
No, I should be in.
Cool.
You want to know
It
how
was
pigs do?
supposed to be sorted all at 7 and then started re-downloading everything from scratch. I don't know why.
Which slot are you taking, Shaki?
Drag D5,
Which
TMT,
slot?
I think.
Which slot is Pig taking?
PM.
Oh, so they're both D5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're filling up one.
No, I think Bucky said he's happy to run one as himself.
Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pilot the AH and then you gun?
Okay, I was going to ask you anyway.
How many members do we have in 3?
For the purpose of
5.
the stream, while we wait for Sharky to load up, shall we quickly go over the WARNORD for the stream?
Just
Well, we know where everyone's slotting in, so actually we can already go to map screen and I can start drawing if you want, while Sharky joins. I'd actually prefer that, so I don't sit there.
Lucasade?
Yeah.
Quick question. If we are to fill up 1, can we
Yes.
sacrifice a member from 3 rather than 5?
We could, but do you really? I suppose, why not?
We can
Yeah,
have
we
Brute Force
can
do
have-
some fire team leading for a change. We did the training on Sunday, on Tuesday. Did you not?
Yeah, the thing is that from an FTL and a 2IC, we only have 3 capable people if I exclude myself. Well, if I say capable people, I mean ZA members.
Technically, the engineer is forming up with you as well, huh?
Yeah.
So if you want to go to briefing, I can follow on the stream.
Yeah, that also works.
Okay, that's fine. I'll make it work.
But it's up to you guys. If you wanna move now, you can do it now. Else we should just go to map screen in about 2 minutes or so. So
The E3 just needs to make sure that they fucking look after us.
they need all the toys they can get tonight, so they're not exactly packing lot.
Okay. Are they going to drive Victors?
We all are up to a point.
Okay.
So Dragon 1 will have 2 of the Polarises, Dragon 3 will have their own, and then the Medic will have the medical Polaris.
Yeah, just to confirm, the medical Polaris is the one with the doors. Okay, it's fairly straightforward. Well, none of the other ones have doors.
Guess where I'm riding tonight.
Are you going to map? What are we waiting for?
We are waiting for either Sharky or Glorified to get back.
But they
Because
know
at
it's
this
slots.
current point in time, we don't know if Glorified can make it back in. We don't have a PM. So Sharky, if Glorified doesn't make it back in, just take PM then. But you guys can sort it out amongst yourselves. As he hasn't read my message either.
I was going to say, Sharky has rank, so you can take PM if you want to, and then Glorified can just CMT.
So do you want the PM to move with D1 or?
Yeah, if it's only one medic, then D1.
But if 2 of you come, you can attach 1 to each fire team.
Roger.
3 and 1.
Okay, well let's start with the plan maybe.
Map screen.
Yes, please.
It's 5 minutes to 8. Plan is we're gonna go in, we're gonna fucking kill people and come back home and have a braai.
Yeah.
Yep.
15 minutes, quick.
Celebrate Father's Day the old-fashioned way. Send in the arty.
Coffee.
Oh my god! Don't say things like that.
At least it's not Biltong.
Oh.
Shame, Africa. I'm sorry, man.
Oh,
And I had some lekker biltong from Limpopo.
Didn't have to say the word biltong.
That word's
Could've
gonna
just-
become taboo.
You could have just said, at least it's not the code word, but something. But of course, you had to go all the way.
I actually asked my wife for a glass of cold drink half an hour ago. I just stood up now when you said coffee, and I looked at her, and she jumps out from the couch. Like, oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah, my mission support also brings coffee halfway through the mission.
Mission support, I like that.
It's normally half.
I tried to be like Thanos and clicking my fingers, but none of that shit works.
Okay, my game is glitching out. I need to restart my PC quickly. I'm not sure what's going on. This might push you guys through to the mission file. So can we quickly restart this? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm back.
Oh, good. I was already drawing.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened there.
Here comes Big.
Mr. GP has connected and disconnected as quickly as he connected.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, it keeps kicking me out like the second I join.
Just check that you have all the mods like the Grand Slam.
Oh
up
yes,
there,
Pigo, you're
Grand
aware that there's a couple
Trenches.
more new mods. Just double check your dependencies.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very small though, don't worry.
I think I downloaded them, I just didn't add them to the collection, the preset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's going to be
Yeah,
on
I don't know
Casnet
what.
for us?
Again, Pheonix?
Who's going to be on Casnet for us?
I will be, because I will attach myself to 3. Okay. Okay, the plan is as follows. We are going to get up usual kit. We're going to mount 4 times vehicles into the Chinooks. We will arrive at LZ1, where all vehicles will be dropped off. We would then proceed along the demarcated route up to OP1. Now, that is behind the burn. The plan for that is to sit and wait while Dragon 3 takes the blue route above. They go in behind the factory. That I might actually have to change it. It's a bit off. They will go behind the back routes because we're expecting roadblocks and patrols along the main road after that point. I want him to get into position at Overwatch 1. Overwatch 1 has got good eyes looking down the road to in the direction the QRF may be coming in later on, as well as it's got good overwatch onto the opium farm. While Dragon 3 is moving from OP1 to Overwatch 1, Dragon 1 will send 1 fire team along this side road over here. I'll mark it now. Okay, over there. I want them with the engineer attached. I want this is more than likely the avenue that the QRF will take if there is one. So I want that bit of road quickly slammed with 4 slams to enable that QRF to be disabled. Bucky's, you also mentioned you want to take anti-R rounds. You can also do some observation from behind that burn and the factory as a whole down the road to see what's going on.
Yeah, okay.
Once Dragon 3 is in position, they will initiate the engagement and suppression of the roadblock vehicles, where Dragon 1 will then mount the vehicles, and they will push forward to, let me quickly pick a color. No, that's a bit much. To this point over here. Waypoint 2, at which point they will disembark. No, not that one. Sorry, my mistake. That one. Okay, they will park the vehicles there behind cover and they will disembark, at which point this will become a foot operation. They will then start assaulting the opium farm on foot under the cover of Dragon 3 and overhead cast support from Ghostrider.
To be clear, Dragon 3 will be at Overwatch 1 at this point, correct?
Correct. They will not be at Waypoint 2 until you're in Overwatch 1. We are expecting this road to be roadblocked and defended. So you
Alright.
guys need to be in position in order to either eliminate the roadblocks or call in CAS.
Right, and that I assume that D3 will exit OP1 after we've established that position with D1, correct?
The plan is for you guys to support them from there and then move in closer, because I want to quickly demarcate. Let me quickly do that. The LZ will be over here for exfil, assuming we can occupy the entire farm. So you guys need to then be able to push in closer on with your vehicle on and get eyes on the rest of the village and support Dragon 1 as you see fit from whichever Overwatch you deem necessary, given the situation. So if they need more reinforcements on the left-hand side, you can maybe occupy Hill 66, alternatively take it on the eastern side.
Yeah, we will consider the terrain, but between Overwatch 1 might be either Overwatch 1 or Hill, even 118 might provide higher cover.
I looked at Hill 118. It's a bit far out. I sat there. You don't see much of the opium field. I did consider 118. It was
Okay,
my
fair
initial.
enough.
It
Sorry,
was
can
my
I-
initial plan. Yes.
I want to suggest something. I see Buckers is making anti-R captions on the map. Maybe what you guys should do is just give the certain compounds like an Alpha Bravo insignia, like we do with CQC, so that if you call in CAS or whatever, or you just speak in the unit.
Well, that's actually not a bad idea. Let's quickly do that.
So that we can sort of know where the
Yes.
targets are better.
That is a very good idea, actually.
Okay. So I just, are you gonna do the compounds and not the individual buildings, right?
I believe our orders are to clear the entire field, so we will have to do everything.
He's talking about the marking.
It looks like it's either the buildings seem to be done on it's where the circles are the buildings, so that should be good enough.
Okay. Because I just remember that you use the the rally. The join markers for compounds, and then the circles for buildings. But if you're not doing buildings, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so that is roughly the. Oh yes, that's it. So I think I've covered everything that I've needed to cover. Any questions?
Question. Sorry.
Yes.
Go Buckies.
Okay. From waypoint 1, which I would presume is probably where the deviation starts from OP1.
Yes.
Can I move a little bit further south, or do I need to follow that waypoint religiously?
No, these are just merely guidelines. I only put it there for you to be behind the burn. The burn is just higher than the factory as well. So if you stand on top of it, you should be able to see a little bit far down the road. I think you'll be able to have eyes on waypoint 2 from there. But the main idea is for you to stay in cover and hidden while Dragon 3 move and gets established in Overwatch 1. I don't want Dragon 1 to expose themselves unnecessarily before they are established. It also gives you guys enough time to go and slam up that QRF road just in case.
Yeah,
So hopefully by the time you guys are done slamming, Dragon 3 is in position.
No, I get that. So just south of your position, waypoint 2A, I want to take one squad down to the mine. So one squad set up security, then just move directly east to waypoint 2A.
That's fine. That's fine. If you even want to separate your Dragon element and operate the 5 teams independently, that's also okay to allow a flanking unit.
Well, I was just thinking from that waypoint 2 compound. There's a lot of buildings there, and as soon as we get it bogged down into a firefight, that could be a bit of disastrous. So 2.8.
Waypoint 2 is, well, I did have a look. There's quite a nice rock on Overwatch 1 that if Dragon 3 established correctly, they'll have a good line of sight all the way down. They'll have eyes on you the whole time, which is why I selected that.
Okay. I'm just thinking in terms of how we're going to approach Compound A, because I assume Compound A is the first entry point to the opium farms.
Don't worry.
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah.
So we can actually probably do them in the order you've done them in: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, and then ended. No, wait, we want to end somewhere near Delta. We'll do Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, Delta in that order, and then return to the green block for extract.
So just say again the order: Alpha,
Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, Delta.
Echo, Foxtrot, Delta.
Yeah, Foxtrot, Echo, Delta.
Foxtrot, Echo, Delta.
And by then we should be all sorted.
Yeah, that changes my hunt IR signals. I'll just move my hunt IRs, don't worry.
Yeah, that's fine. Any other questions while Bucky sorts his stuff out?
Is there anything we have to be destroying at the factories?
Yes, we need to destroy large quantities of heroin, I believe it is, if there is any, and we also need to recover intel. Now, this could be in the form of documentation, HVRs, so we don't know what to expect. So if you see any civilians, best we arrest them and we take them with us.
Okay, so then I'm going to need, engineers going to
termites?
need, either people take grenades or we're going to need somebody to carry extra explosives.
Standard 112 demolition block should be sufficient, but yes, I also like the idea of the thermite grenades. So yeah, that's why I specifically said 4 slams. You should lighten up your load as well after you've done the mining.
Copy.
I can help you carry the 4 slams as one
Okay.
actual.
If you need me to carry the C4 blocks, I can also do that for you, Peps.
Okay. I'll have a look at load up and see how much weight I've got.
But I will leave it in the vehicle.
Okay. That's fair.
Dragon 3. Who's Dragon 3?
I am.
Over here.
Okay. If we move from Foxtrot to Echo, I want to use the Wadi, so we'll probably lose line of sight of us.
Yeah, I don't. Unless the enemy are in the wadi, I don't really need to see it.
Yeah,
All I need
okay.
to see is the opposite bank.
Yeah, that's fine. Just so you know, between Charlie, Foxtrot, and then from Foxtrot to Echo, we'll use the Wadi most of the time. So I'll communicate with you, and if you see anything, you can just fucking light it up.
Alternatively, call JTech or go JTech and require support.
Yeah, we're going to have to. We're going to have to consider our options here because Overwatch 1 is about 1 kilometer's distance from the far bank.
I expect you guys needing to move by the time they start clearing Foxtrot, Echo, and Delta,
Yeah,
but you should
and
be
as you
sufficient
Oh yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
definitely.
Waypoint 66 is probably going to be the only elevated terrain that we could realistically use because otherwise we would have to cross the wadi and isolate ourselves, which is an absolute no-no.
The only issue I have with 66 is there's quite a few trees in the area. You have very little
We have a
high
vehicle,
ground.
correct?
You do have a vehicle?
Okay.
Can we
well,
not use Compound B, the higher buildings in Compound B?
Oh, what's the relative height between Compound B and the terrain below?
I have no idea.
Level ground. I mean, level ground meaning 5-6 meter elevation drop.
Okay, let me see if I can remember
So
how
it's
to
a
read
no-go.
height markers on a map.
Alternatively, there's Hill 63 on the eastern side of the camp.
Yeah, we're talking like 7-8 meters elevation. It's not going to be.
Yeah,
difference.
and also a lot of foliage in between.
But yes, that's why I said it's. I mean, worst case scenario, you
Yeah.
guys could also use a vehicle and provide direct vehicle support.
The problem is it's like at about 40 meters of elevation, which is not even enough to see the high ground on the far bank. So we may actually have to take positions closer in order to get line of sight. Alternatively, fire support in the far south area might have to be designated specifically to the helicopter.
Okay, here's a crazy idea. Why don't we join them when they're clear in some places?
I was actually thinking the same thing.
If necessary, I would like to set up on the low walls between Alpha and Charlie, if those provide us with decent line of sight, because that should give us some cover to work with.
Yeah, that also works. I mean, you guys, I would also prefer you guys also, we need to recover all the vehicles as well. So wherever Dragon 1 leave the vehicles, you guys need to recover them, bring them into the camp so we can exfil with them as well.
Quick
Well,
question.
Yeah, because
route
we
you take
really
on the way
do
down.
need to exfil together.
Yes, Exala.
What is the plan B?
There's no plan B.
Oh dear God,
Win
that
or die.
does not inspire confidence.
Plan B is the QRF doesn't hit the slabs and then they come and destroy us.
Plan B is the Imperial Guard plan. Pray to the Emperor for his divine protection and keep shooting.
Yes.
Look, you've always got pips. I can just blow everything up.
That works.
Okay, so Sherman, we can always fall back to Overwatch 1 when everything is going bad, and when we can wait for reinforcements there and hold position.
Yeah,
that could be Plan B.
Yeah, that does give us a decent position to regroup.
Also didn't consider about done. Reinforcements. There are additional vehicles at base. Should need us for reinforcements. They will mount up in a single Polaris and a single Chinook will drop them off. Probably at OP1, as that should be cleared by the time they will be needing to be reinforcements.
Just always remember, guys. I mean, if we clean out a compound, that is terrain that we gain that we don't want to necessarily give back. So if we struggle at Charlie, we can always fall back to Bravo and hold that, and then fight slower and make more steadier progression. I mean, if we need a plan B, just fall back to the previous compound that you had.
Based on intel on the original operation, we are expecting entrenchments and mounted machine guns around the outskirts of the farm. So we must also be wary of that. We could also be walking into designated kill zones. We must be wary of that.
I will look up to the sky and I'll hear that.
Or past that.
Yeah,
Shit, guys, I think you're gonna need another D5. My downloads keep resetting to too many. I'm not gonna get this done in time.
Okay, Shaki. That's I think we'll do with one medic then. You're just attached to one.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No worries, Shaki. If that's all, then I think we can start proceeding.
Yeah. Yeah, Shaki.
User joined your channel.
The hell's Project R?
I believe that's a SFX thing. Okay.
Okay. So take one third of everything.
Marksman rifle.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Entrenching tools, if you can fit them. I don't think we'll have quite enough capacity for the javelin rifle.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll leave you the vector if you want.
So I haven't played machine gun at D3, so did I just do our loader?
Yeah, except you're using a Mark 48 instead.
Did you take the Android?
You want the ammo bearer for Whiskey to also take a Mark 48, or do you want me to carry something else?
I want him to carry a normal rifle with
Purify?
carry ammo for him.
Yes.
Okay. Soft. Okay, so. Okay, do you see my flight plan?
Africa?
I see your what?
Do you see my flight plan?
Radios be set, so I got a 1,
I did
5,
see
2,
it,
and a
yes.
3, 4, 3.
Okay, so basically, 180 for what's it called? Transitional flight. I think not transitional. Like I was called, and then balanced flight 100 kph is normal standard at after the 2k line to the LZ. So that's pretty much it. So I'll be flight lead, and then you'll be coming in behind and to the side. All right. Also, I wanted to get back to Apache. I think you're pilot and I'll be gunner. I think we'll probably want to make sure we have a full AGM 114K loadout. and then I got the various BPs over there. So in terms of radios, normally ideally how it goes is a gunner would be on the CAS net and also on the ground troops net. So actually, I'll see if there's an X-ray 343. I'll just get one just in case. And then you focus on the platoon net to give you overall situational awareness, because that's where the big stuff will be reported on.
So you want me to talk to command, and you'll listen in on the normal troop comms?
Troop comms and CAS net. So
okay.
if like a CAS request comes in, I'm handling it, and I just tell you where we're going to go handle that. And I can also draw in like flight paths for us to get between the BPs and all that.
Yeah. Okay. Copy that. All right. For the 343 now, I'm sitting on the CAS. All right.
Sorry.
For the 343 net.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the 152 net. I'm on the
Oh.
CAS.
No, you're platoon net. I'm on CAS.
On the 152s.
Yeah. Well, on the 152s, actually, we won't need the 152s. It's more of a backup because we have the radios and the choppers.
Okay, but okay, what are we gonna do while we're flying now with the ship?
Oh, just stay on platoon net.
Comms check. 152.
Okay.
Q5. Yeah, you can load up yourself. So, Sherman, you don't want me to take the Morse or the Stinger or something like that? Or Jello or whatever.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
You already carrying?
Yeah.
Because I think we have
That's not the loadout for the.
Sorry, say again? Yeah.
Can you sort out the loadout for the Apache?
Okay, I'll do it right after this.
Alright, and then the other thing is I'm assuming we're using the basic flight model for both.
It seems to be enforced, so yeah, basic flight model for that one. Chinook as well. I also quickly practice there.
Run out of ammo if we take 2 guns.
Okay, it's not in the
Should I take?
Can you guys do me a quick favor?
Yeah.
Can you give me a 343?
Exala?
Yeah,
Give me 1 second.
Thanks.
Right, you can take mine and I'll give you.
Right, Risky,
Wait,
I'm
wait, rock.
designating you as our MG.
No, dropping it on the ground.
Africa
Okay.
will be your ammo bearer.
Pheonix,
Sean,
verify,
can
do you
you
want on a
take
specific net?
a rifleman and carry
No,
javelin?
sorry, say again?
I will be your
Did you
ammo
want me on
bearer.
a specific net?
Well, the CAS net on the long range for when we're in the Apache.
Which is one of the,
Okay.
For now,
can do that.
for now we'll be
I'll
just
grab
on. For now we'll just be on. When the Chinooks will just be on platoon net.
That's perfect. I'll grab a Casnet as radio,
I'm
then I'll
gonna
take
take
the
the
long range
traces
for
for
that.
you, Tristan. Whiskey.
Alright.
Okay, I can take 2 cans. Okay.
Actually,
Right.
made sure I brought everything.
Okay, I can take 3. I can take 3 cans. But go
Well,
back to the
I have traces, so I'll switch out for some.
No, you don't need to take the IRs because it's not night.
Yeah, IR really work when you're being saturated infrared spectrum.
Is the Apache bogged?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I think it's on the other side of this hangar.
Next, the Apache is parked in the far southern corner of the airfield.
Seen, I'm there.
How do you select the loadout?
Well, I'm just ACE interaction and configure pylons. I'm configuring it with 114Ks. So 4. Hopefully it's an ACE one. Yes, 4 times ACE 114Ks. Four times ACE 114Ks. For fuck's sakes, why do you have to do that?
Is there any way to have the basic flight model but still have the dials at the bottom?
No, I don't think so. I know, I do like those as well.
That's nice.
Okay. ACE 114Ks. I did do a little bit of practice with these.
What are they?
The Ks are just the laser guided ones. By default, they have the Ls, which is the radar guided ones. I think for our purposes, we don't need radar guided ones, even though it's a longbow.
Are you taking 0 dump fire missiles?
Sorry, what?
Are you taking 0 dump fire missiles?
What do you mean by 0 dump fire?
Like
It's
the rocket pods?
just come check.
No.
Okay. So
Okay.
we only take the other ones.
Yeah. Okay, so you go and take ammo and just help me with this.
Yeah, no, this works. At least you take 4 of them at once, so I'm assuming it's...
I don't think so.
Radio check. 5-5.
Well, it says with 4
1-2,
times
soon as
18,
you're ready, line up.
11, 114.
Check, check, 343.
Yeah, loads full.
No, it does 2, I think, because I also just did it now.
So how many's on the pylons now?
Brood, radio
4.
check. That's at 5-5.
Oh, okay.
At least when if we're rearming rockets, it's a real pain in the ass to do each one individually.
Yeah, see, there it loads 4.
Strange.
Or maybe,
yeah. If you were in progress while mine appeared, just cancel it and start again. I think it might.
I waited until you finished.
Oh, okay. Then we'll see how it works.
Yeah,
okay.
that's 4.
Oh, so the reason why I think it does 2 is because I think if someone finishes while someone else is still doing it, then it cancels the person's out one. Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just duplicated the work.
Yeah. Okay. Hop in.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright. The wall. Desync fun. Alright.
I'll take a switch to Chinooks.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the far one.
At the northern one.
Okay, let's go. Ghostrider 2 status.
Everything's good, yeah?
Okay, Dragon, this is Ghostrider 1 and 2. We are ready to take... you're clear to board, over. One, did you get my message of it?
Send for 1.
Oh, sorry, not 1. A wrong message. Dragon Actual, did you get my message of it?
This is Actual, repeat last over.
You're clear to board both Ghostriders.
Received, clear to board out.
Actually, the Ghostrider 2 is testing his equipment, standby.
Alright, this is 1 Actual, Victor 1, we're moving to Ghost 1.
Roger that. Dragon 1, you will be occupying Ghostrider 1. Dragons 3 and 5 will form up into Ghostrider 2.
Victor 2 is behind Victor 1. Which Ghost 1 helicopter is Vision 3 occupying?
Ghost 2, whichever one that is, over.
Ghostrider 2 is the one on the left, Ghostrider 1 is the one on the right. Out.
Roger. Comms are spotty right now because there seems to be a lot of desync with both the server.
Alright, Vic 1 moving to Ghost 2.
Victor 2 following Victor 1. Confirm Vic 2 will take Ghost 1 then. Affirmative. Roger, Victor 2 taking Ghost 1. Confirm Victor 1 and 2 take Ghost 2 or...
Vic 1 is in Ghost 2.
Victor 2 will get in Ghost 1 or 2, over.
Ghost
The left
2.
helicopter
Left hand
is on,
side
over.
facing away.
Roger. Victor 2 is loaded. Victor 3 is loaded. Stand by for Victor 4.
This is Ghost 2. I'm not seeing any vehicles on the back of my bird.
Victor 4 is loaded.
It won't look correct, Ghostrider 2. It'll look very weird. It might see some glitches if you look carefully, and then it's evidence.
Okay, all Victors are aboard. Let's head out. Ghostriders 1 and 2.
Okay, Roger, this is Ghostrider 1 egressing southeast.
Ghostrider 2 in the air.
Okay, I think we'll up it to 200 kph because these Chinooks are quite powerful. Ghostrider 2, with decent, careful not to fly directly behind me.
Affirm.
I noticed I'm going way too fast. Alright, 2 clicks out.
Copy, 2 clicks out.
Touchdown. Ghostrider 1 touchdown.
Three, have you disembarked? Victor 3, have you disembarked?
Goes to touchdown.
Vic 4 out, Sherman over.
Victor 2 Vic 1 out, Vic 2 out, goes to dust off.
Ghost 1, all vehicles disembarked, dust off.
Okay, roger, egressing west.
Victor 3 on the ground.
Goes to up, egressing west.
Right. Vic 1 moving to end of Wadi to resume on course.
Victor 2 following. Vic 4 moving. 3 is moving. Additional, those lag spikes are probably going to cause a road accident, so I'm going to keep wide spacing. Roger, recommend 10k distancing.
This is Vic 1 moving out of Wadi onto road to avoid rocks in Wadi.
Received Vic 1. Convoy also take note, any contact we will push through. All vehicles will stop at first waypoint. Out.
Victor 2, we took damage from a desync as expected. Attending to casualties. Alright, convoy halt. Vic 2, confirm your casualties, are they okay?
Negative. We need immediate assistance, over. Multiple injuries on all casualties. We've got 1 bad engine and 1 bad wheel as well. This is Ghost. This is Vic 3. Are we to continue on or assist in the repair? Let's have you guys provide overwatch at this location. Let's have Dragon 1 attend to themselves with the medics.
First one is this goes to.
Send over.
I took some damage on my person with that landing. Is there a way for me to get medical assistance at the base?
Correct. Medical facility, actually, check if there's one.
Thank you, out.
Okay, I'm gonna come in between the hangars, go sideways into over my helipad and touch down. Okay, I can take you. You can come with me to the field hospital, which is right next to Chinook LZ's.
Alright, convoy, slight restructure, Vic 1, Vic 2, Vic 3, Vic 2 is damaged, we're moving with Vic 2, falling back onto road.
That does not explain the restructuring. Victor 3
Roger,
moving.
understood.
Took a while.
I'm still bleeding.
It's fine. We got everything we need down here. Actually, there's a hospital, but the truck is basically the same thing. Park this. You're actually still bleeding.
I bandaged myself now.
Victor 2, what's your speed that you can travel at?
Yeah, that's it. Let's get out.
Roger, open roads, let's say 70 kph, it's nice and
Christ,
flat.
parking. Can you get in the vehicle?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. It's fine. You can stay in the drive, it doesn't matter. Okay, so all you do is get, I don't know if you can pack yourself, so I'll just do it.
Alright. Maybe just give me a little saline there as well.
It's basic. At the moment, the medical facilities are basically like cheats, so I can pack you right away.
Oh, back me, as in...
Full heal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, at medical facilities. Okay.
Okay.
Using facilities a lot, then...
Roger, we are.
Okay.
Cool.
Going off-road.
I wish I had a Hunt IR or something.
Hunt IR now?
And, I mean, a tablet or something like that.
Well, you have a Blue Force track. Well, you have it in all the aircraft.
What is it?
Yeah, it's HOJ. I think default is H. Yeah, that's why I rebind the medical to J.
Roger, I just turned left. I'm holding.
Right, let me just quickly do some things, yeah? Right, and then... Oh, there it is. Hello. How do I send this thing?
70 kph.
Isn't it just plus and minus?
Sorry, what's plus and minus?
For the zooming in, the Hunter R.
The Blue Force tracker. Yes,
Yeah.
scroll wheel to zoom in and out.
No, when you've got it open on the left hand side.
Oh no, I don't think you can. I don't know if you can control that.
You can with the tablet and the other device.
Okay, well then you should be able to. Okay, can probably. I think maybe it's best for us to start off maybe with BP2. What do you think?
Yeah, copy that.
Okay. Okay, I'll go into the radio.
Yeah, let's get the radios first. You want me on?
Same one you're on now, actually. Dragon 1 net.
Okay.
This is Ghostrider radio check.
Reach 5 over.
Okay, so I'm good with radios. Got my 343 on the other one.
Okay, I don't need to use the...
Sorry, say again?
The other 152 on my person.
Ghostrider actual.
Oh yeah, you don't need to use it, but I am
ETA
actually using it, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
A support over.
What do you think our ETA wait, what? What do you think our ETA is?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, Dragon, over.
Received, out.
Okay, confirmed, got good lock with Hellfires, they should work fine.
Copy. I've got a code 11141s, but like my squawk. What is that?
Your squawk? Well, on top right or something?
Yeah, top right.
I don't think it's a squawk, I think that is the laser code.
Oh, I see.
I have no idea how to change it, but we've never needed to change it yet.
Yeah, okay. Are we expecting any anti-air sort of stuff?
As far as I can tell, only dishcams. So we can, you know, there's two fighting modes. There's just staying high up and hovering and shooting things, nice and easy, lazy. Or there's hiding behind the hills. So those hills are all carefully selected. So even if they do have like Tunguskas and all that kind of shit, we can still handle it with those hills.
Yeah.
But I don't expect we need to do that.
Do that. You experiencing desync there at the front seat?
Yes. But if we're hovering, then it will be fine.
Copy that.
Okay, I'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay, back.
Right.
Okay, so the routine I found that works well is the gunner generally thinking out the attack plans, although you are in charge of the actual placement of the chopper, final placement, but I can receive the instructions and work out some attack plans.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I thought you might. It's usually better for the more experienced guy to be the gunner, you know.
I've never done it like that. I've always had it fine with more experienced guy being pilot. It's also fine. So actually, I think it is quite important for the experienced guy to be the pilot. I mean, in this case, it doesn't matter because it's also important for you because the gunner can get tunnel vision. Like, okay, go a little higher. I just want to get this target. I want to get that target. You're responsible for situational awareness. So if we're getting too dangerous, then you need to be able to call it off or go down or something like that. Without, so you need to not feel like I'm taking charge in that regard.
No, I completely agree with that part. But what I mean is that you need to be. You're not just doing shooting. You're communicating with the ground forces.
Yeah.
Also,
but
sort of understanding the JTAGs and finding targets.
Yeah, but you're in charge of the platform, so I'm just telling you what we need to do and coming up with a plan, and then you're in charge of final placements and deciding if we're good to go or not. I mean, if there's going to be radar warning receiver of enemy threat, for example, you're going to be the one to pick it up. You're going to probably see enemy fire coming towards us. You're going to know if the chopper's exposed and all that stuff. You're going to.
I need to put my radar on. This thing has radar, right?
It has radar. Let me actually check. Yeah, I can try and remember what the bloody radar controls are. We can turn them on. I mean, if we start getting threats, then we can turn them off. But this chopper has an insanely powerful radar, in real life at least. So much.
I'm just gonna test my countermeasures.
Okay.
Alright, cool. They work.
I mean, in fact, it has such a powerful and expensive radar that most H64Ds don't even have the radar on them.
Oh wow, okay.
Like you'll need like one radar for flight, and then the one can give out targets for the rest of the flight.
Right, are you good here?
So far, I'm just playing with the radar. Actually, if you turn the radar on for me, so that's fine. Okay, never mind. 16 kilometers. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm already getting radar locks. So actually, I could have.
I can see them now.
Okay. It is a technical. Okay, I'm gonna mark it out. A technical. I see one. This is a nice spot. So hold on, let me just double check. How come it's not giving me the target pause? Oh, now it's... It actually gave me the coordinates of the enemy as well. It's quite nice. But not at this range. 175. Ooh, it maxed out like 5 clicks or something in armor.
I've got a cam for the gunner, that's actually pretty cool.
This is Ghostrider, message over.
Send message over.
In position at BP2, we have so far sighting of one technical at Kindo Factory, over.
Oh, we're actually not even at BP2.
Yeah.
Ghostrider interrogative, is this vehicle in line with the factory, would this be the factory
But if you can see them from here, then that's...
This is the one in the southwest we're expecting QRF from, over.
Oh, roger, the QRF. Would you be able to do some scouting on the main MSR along the White route, over?
Roger. We're actually short of BP2, so we're on the way to do that now. Over. Okay, go to BP2.
Okay.
I think BP2 might not actually be even good enough because they're too far forward for that, but we'll see when we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not have eyes on them. Yeah, if they didn't have heavy weapons over Kindorf, they could shoot at us. Actually, no. We're way out of range of even the U-23s. Although my Hellfire might not function correctly since the computer doesn't recognize the distance.
I like the other hill better.
Well, I mean, that we could literally be blocked by a mountain range. So, okay, I need to look at bearing 128. We see bearing 128. Okay, so I can't see target area. Yeah, let's go to BP3. That'll do the trick.
Okay.
Relocating to BP3 to get eyes.
I've been flying like recently in real life.
Oh, cool.
Building hours for my com, and there was a bird outside that just flew underneath the fuselage, and I got this little panic, like instinctively. It's like, oh shit.
Wait.
Imagine birds.
Did you think it was like a power line or something?
No, I saw the bird. So like if you see what birds can do to an aircraft.
Oh yeah. Oh, but were you flying fixed wing or helicopter?
Fixed wing.
Oh yeah.
Doing our building at the moment.
Well,
so
imagine.
it's not-
Oh yeah, they can fly through the cockpit. But imagine they do less damage to a proper plane, right? The engine.
Yeah, the engine won't be that affected actually, but
Yeah, but I've seen them fly through cockpits before.
yeah, I've seen that as well. Just watched the video.
Okay, careful. I got eyes. Okay, at BP3, have sighting, stand by for reports.
Received out.
Okay, so I don't have eyes on the entire thing. Hill 118 is blocking my view a little bit. So let's just go higher. Yeah, I think let's go high for now until we get threats. Until people.
Okay. Well, I can't really see forward because of the instrument, so you're gonna have to just double check at this long range if you can see.
You can rotate it like 45 degrees if you want.
Oh, okay, copy. Yeah, except if you want to shoot Hellfires, I'm probably gonna have to turn the aircraft.
Oh, the Hellfires have insane gimbal.
Oh, okay.
Have eyes on friendlies. Ghostrider have eyes on friendlies. Okay, have eyes on all 3 Polarises.
Thought there were 4.
Well, maybe there's a 4th one, but they're all in the town, so they're hard to tell.
Ah, copy. Well, out of it actually.
Ooh, hold on.
Ghostrider relay from Dragon 1. They are moving on foot down their designated route where they will be placing the slabs. Over.
Roger.
And what is this control again?
Ghostrider, have you identified any hostiles on the road? Any further? Over.
I've identified many hostiles. Busy marking them out. Over.
Understood. Out.
Are you referring to the road to your south? Over.
Negative, the road to our east. We want to make sure that Overwatch 1 is clear from OP1. Dragon 3 needs to move soon-ish. Over.
Roger, let me quickly investigate that. If you keep north of the road like your planned route is, to break line of sight, then there's nothing on Overwatch 1, over.
Affirmative. Are there any threats that we need to worry about in between, over?
I don't see anything, only in the target area, over.
Understood, out.
Because no, there are several HMGs in the target area and still busy marking.
Not a problem, Ghostrider out.
Can you go a bit higher?
Yeah. That's fine.
Fine, that's fine. Ooh, ZU-23 spotted.
That's not a threat.
At this range, it actually might. At this range, it might be. So if you see big bullets coming at you, that's where it's from.
I hope I get a chance to see them. In terms of not dying instantly when they start shooting. Not that they shoot us.
I'm just trying to identify exactly where he is in the compound.
If I put auto hover on, it should allow me to go into my menus without...
Yes. I cheat and use auto hover when I'm like doing this because it also helps a lot with the multiplayer desync as well for the gunner.
Okay, no, but it takes away the throttle.
Yeah, but if you just manually adjust the throttle with the analog keys like A whatever, then it should do the trick.
Yeah, but I want to go into my settings, so I can't use that then.
No, so if you go into auto hover and you don't touch your analog throttle, and instead you just set the throttle using the old-fashioned way, like I think Shift or Z or whatever it is, you'll see that will actually come into effect, and you just adjust it until it's right. But I can go into with analog controls. I can use auto hover just fine, depending on what kind of analog controls I'm using.
Yeah.
You'll be able to figure out if you were to experiment.
And I know what you mean. What I'm saying is that I want to go into my menus, which means that I'll be out of the game, and when I go out of the game, the throttle goes to 0 on my stick, according to the game. And then I can't use shift to add collective while in the menu, obviously. So,
okay.
So what I understand what you mean. Like I can adjust the collective while in auto hover using the default keys. But that's not what I'm trying to do.
This is Ghostrider still ongoing, marking everything. Just so far, keep in mind that there is a ZU-23 so far in town marked on Blue Force track. Timestamp 1217. This is at compound A.
ZU-23 timestamp 1217 compound A out.
That's a lot of marking to do. Yeah, when we start firing, we might get a lot. But because the HMGs I'm not too worried about. Just as I think if we deal with these U-23s, then we'll be fine.
Yeah. Except if there's technicals coming with ZU-23s on the back of them.
Yeah, if they're moving out in the open, they'll be easy prey for our guns. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Oh shit. Okay, that's right. Marked. It's not an HMG, it's a technical.
Ghostrider, actual Dragon 1 reporting vehicle noises in their vicinity. Can you have ours on recon, over?
1 second.
Additional information, Dragon 1 is currently situated halfway between Slam Point and Waypoint 2, over.
Roger, who needs recon, over?
Dragon 1.
Roger, looking around Dragon 1s. Dragon 1's all dismounted, right?
Affirmative, they are traversing on foot.
Yeah, I see no movement around the location. Purify chopper is the chopper is shifting left a bit.
I see that. They should actually have taken strobes now.
Alright, Ghostrider, can I give a enemy contact report on Channel 1, over?
Sorry, Ghostrider, repeat last over.
Can I give enemy contact reports on Channel 1, over?
Affirmative, over.
Ghostrider, to all Dragon elements, message, over.
Send for one actual Ghostrider.
Okay, yeah, good enough. Okay, so I have several technicals and a ZU-23. So at Objective Alpha, ZU-23, timestamp 1217, all on Blue Force Tracker. There is multiple MGs, mainly around the southwestern end, timestamp 1215. So that's between Foxtrot and Alpha, 2 HMGs on the roof over there. Each of the objectives seems to have at least one squad of enemy infantry inside. Break. There is there are several technicals in the town. So timestamp 1221, technical near objective Charlie, technical just in between Alpha and Bravo, and a technical southeast of Bravo. There's the technical over there. Break. To the south of objective Echo, I see a large roadblock with the technical and infantry over there. There are a few patrols, a few patrols patrolling around the perimeter of the big red circle area. Break. I don't see that much infantry for objective Delta and Echo. I'll probably look more in detail when you guys start approaching compounds. It's kind of hard to see inside the compounds of the infantry, but expect at least a squad of infantry, sometimes 2 per compound. Out. Okay, back on Kaznet.
Roger, Ghostrider, are you still on Dragon 1 to eavesdrop, over?
Sorry, eavesdrop, what do you mean, over?
Are you also listening on Dragon 1.8 in order to listen to the orders I give 1 and 3 now, over?
Negative. I can do that. I'm just having a purifier on that. So if you want, I can be on both. Actually, I'm listening on 343 channel 2, but the range is too far anyway. So I think I'll use my second radio to listen on Dragon 1 as well.
Understood, out.
Okay, so I'll listen on both then.
Dragon 1, Dragon 3, yes, we have a clear line of sight.
Roger that. We're going to be moving, just holding short before waypoint 2A. Put our hunt eye around so we can just scan our immediate vicinity. If you want to engage on the G23 once we're in position to initiate the engagement, that would be great. Thanks.
Dragon 1, Dragon 3, Roger, we can engage as soon as you give us the ready additional. We've got sighting on a technical as well, but we won't have a clear shot.
Okay, turn my volume down a bit and platoon that.
1-3 orders are going to be as follows. Once Dragon 1 is in position, Dragon 3 will initiate the engagement by knocking out the ZG-23, at which point Ghostrider is free to fly into the AO and engage targets at their discretion. Dragon 3 would then support Dragon 1 with light machine gun fire or eliminating additional technicals. I'll copy all, over.
This is 1. Copy on all. Can I request that the 2 static HMG positions south from Alpha be priority targets, because that's our biggest threat from our sides. Over.
Dragon 1, we might not have eyes on the static MGs from our location. We may need, are you able to demarcate them so Ghostrider may take them out from the air, over?
Ghostrider actually relayed those positions, so Ghost would be in the best position to take those static HMGs. Over.
Roger, so Dragon 3 will engage the ZG-23 and then we will leave it up to Ghostrider to give it direct support, over.
Roger that, 1 is moving now to in front of waypoint 2A. Ghost, if they can confirm support on those static HMGs before we engage, that would be great.
Stand by, Dragon 3 will need to knock out the ZG-23 first, over.
Yeah, Roger, we're not in position yet, we're moving now.
Received, advise when you're ready, out.
Alright, Pheonix.
Yeah.
I can't open my, my pulse tracker. Like I can do it. I can open it on a small window, right on my left-hand side, by just pressing H, and it's going to give me the surrounding area around the aircraft. But I can't open it onto the full screen setting because then I lose collective.
Yeah, that's a known problem. Yes.
Yeah, so you're going to have to guide me in onto the targets or give me a bearing to follow as I go in.
Well, actually, what I can do is I can draw on a group channel. I can draw, and you can use the mini map on the bottom right. They can use you can see them on your map.
Yeah, I've got the radar on my right-hand side, so.
Yeah. So right now we're drifting back to BP3, which is fine.
Yeah. That's intentional.
Dragon 1, note that Dragon Elements, new technical, timestamp 1229 with a accompanying stationary squad of infantry to the further to the east edge of the area AO. And Dragon 3 looks so close. It's like, because we're far away and we're zoomed in and then looking over both of them, they look like they're on top of each other. Friendlies and enemies.
You just need to fire at the enemies now and let them panic as those rounds whiz over their heads.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I fall short, it might be a problem.
Yeah, but I mean, like, ballistically speaking, it should aim up.
It'll actually be safe to fire Hellfires in the cannon in this case. Actually, the direction you're shifting now, the west is actually better because it makes it safer. I'm not firing over friendlies.
Aircraft keeps on banking left. Well, not banking, but rather like drifting.
Okay, additional technical spotted at compound F. Note that I do see civilians around, so some civilians might actually be hostiles. I only see the heads. Fuck, there's 2 technicals. Oh, there's a Z-23. Spotted the second one. Second Z-23 spotted just outside the southeast end of AO, timestamp 1233. Because all these trees and stuff, so as you shift sideways, actually spot different targets.
Yeah.
So actually, the shivving back left and right is actually working quite well. We're working to our advantage. We'll see how it goes when the shooting starts.
Yeah.
Ghostrider, relay position of the second ZG-23 again, over.
Squad be advised we had
it is
on smoke
187019. 187019, timestamp 12:33. Just also be advised that we have nothing that's too dangerous for us to take out. So we can take out anything you need to, including those U-23s.
Roger, I'm trying to line up Dragon 3 to get them out first, but then that means that I just want you to be as safe as possible in there, over.
Roger. If they take out the close one that they have eyes on, we can take out the second one simultaneously. Then we should be in best position, over.
Affirmative, we can do that. We've got eyes on the first one very nicely from you, over.
Okay, you're going to need to stay where you are when we engage other technical as U-23. It'll be very important that we hit it first shot.
Alright.
Let me know when you see an explosion. So we know to start.
Talking to me or them?
Yeah. Not talking on the radio right now. I mean, you're listening on both channels anyway, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know which channel you're talking.
Well, I'm talking to you.
So if there's an explosion, we go. What do you mean?
No. Let me know when there's an explosion so I can fire. So I don't want to fire until they blow up the close U-23s. As soon as I fire as soon as I first, yeah. Don't know, talk over that guy.
Right. A bit difficult to see from here.
No, it'll be relatively close with the nose. Okay, but don't go any lower because I'll lose eyes on the other U-23.
Shit, sorry. Lost out.
It's fine.
I'll probably say it over the radio as well, the first one was out.
Yeah, but it might take them a while. They'd be like, oh, by the way, you blew it up earlier.
Yeah, copy. Can you tell me off the nose where it's lying about the first?
Sure. The first U-23. Find it again. Where is this? Don't know where it is now.
Alright, well, just keep an eye out.
Okay, hold on. No, I'll know where it is. Where is it? Mechanized. 133 degrees. So I'm looking roughly at it. Okay, so basically, where I'm looking now, can you see where my gun is looking?
Not on the camera, no, but I can see on the radar scope thing, it shows me where you're looking, so I'll keep an eye on that area.
So I'm trying to find relative to the nose, actually.
It's just off the nose, I can see where it is.
Okay. Well, we're shifting really far west.
Yeah, sorry.
It's actually not a problem, I think. Let me check. Yeah, okay, we're still good on our primary targets.
That's just, I'm trying to actually keep an eye on that spot as well.
So the auto hover's not working for you?
I'm using auto hover.
I mean, I thought you were thinking of it.
I was asking for something else. Like
we have an autopilot, but I think it's only for fixed wings.
This thing has an autopilot, but I'm not trusting it for shit.
I actually don't know what it does on this one. For the fixed wings, it's actually a special script here from Sam. It does loitering and all that.
Next to the ZG-23 close by. Confirm we've got visual on that one as well.
It's actually good if I can't see the other Z-23, maybe you can't see us.
Ghostrider is eyes on everything above. They will engage ZG-23s first and then any targets of opportunity.
Okay, roger that. We can start the engagement, but we will move from our position roughly 2 minutes into the fight.
Roger, out.
Dragon 3, you can start the engagement then.
Receive, stand by for first shot out, over.
Okay, seems like they're about to start. Are you good on your target?
Yes. All weapons 3. Are we weapons free?
Stand by. Stand by for weapons free. Stand by for weapons free, over.
Okay. Nice, juicy target. Actually not sure, because my laser's not in the center of the reticle, so...
Dragon 3 is locked on to first CG23. Advise you are ready to eliminate the second one.
Yeah, lays on.
Roger. All
Okay, stay stationary as you can.
combat. Dragon 3, Ghostrider engage, over.
He said Ghostrider engage, over.
Yeah, I got that, just on weapon safe. He'll fire out. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Sorry,
What?
Just rotating. I'm fighting to keep it on. Okay, I think I got it anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah, they disembarked.
Yeah.
Okay, far Z23 dead. Close one looks dead as well. So I actually just nicked it. I didn't fully kill it because the chopper was rotating suddenly.
Ah, shit, sorry, man.
Killing.
Feel free to engage any targets at will, over.
Let's Ghostrider focusing on technicals first. Fuck's sakes.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to hit this one technical, but it keeps hitting off the back. Laser's not as precise as it used to be.
Put the target in this. Put the target in the center of the reticle. Don't use the other the other X at the bottom of it.
Okay, but it's not hitting. It's hitting the lower one because that's where the laser is.
Oh, really? Okay, that's weird.
Okay, stand by. I think it might be better if I use the high, low, high. Whoa, okay. Let me aim for the center and see what happens. Yeah, definitely not the center.
Okay.
Why
don't you lock the ground?
Hold on, I'm doing low, high. Or I can do gun.
Are we going in?
Dragon Actual, Dragon 3, Dragon 1 is starting our maneuver element into the Alpha compound. Our copy.
Roger 1, advise if you require any additional support, over.
Okay, I'm using Hellfires again.
At this point, maybe just some eyes within compound A. I did spot on Hunt IR a few stragglers inside.
Oh, good, direct hit.
Nice.
Fine, good. Actual direct hit. You see if the guns can reach them. Yep. Wow, these guys are not taking as much damage as they used to.
You want to move in?
Nope, good range.
What is the range, actually?
1,700. I mean, I'm hitting a dense center. I have no problem with the range. Getting closer won't help.
We've got audible on 1 times technical, possible at
Now, I think it was desync, that's why.
possibly hidden.
Oh. Yeah, it's too bad I can't aim it from here somehow.
1, Ghostrider might have to see from the sky, over.
Dragon 1 thinks that for the technical crossbar.
Dragon 1, enemy infantry direct front, watch for splashes. Enemy infantry at my splashes.
Ghostrider, I do see 2 times technical. Compound Alpha, over.
The west entrance of Compound Alpha.
Roger, checking.
Roger 3, that's the same technical that I spotted. Ghost, you got eyes on that one?
Hold on, checking. Compound Alpha.
He's in between 2 walls.
Negative, not seeing anything there yet. Okay, just shift, either shift or raise altitude.
What altitude?
Either shift or raise altitude. Can't see inside compound. I only see his U-23 Recon there.
Negative. On the west entrance, I have a clear line of sight and a red technical with a mounted gunner. Hold.
I see a civilian in my path. I think is it in between 2 buildings, over?
Yes. The only entrance on the western side of the compound. I'll drop the base for you if you can pick it up.
Roger. Okay, I'll do a low or high and see if that does the job.
Exala hold. Exala hold. Don't cross the...
Okay, do you have laser?
To this corner here.
Laser on.
Okay, Hellfire away.
Direct hit with the vehicle is up. Send another.
On the way.
Good hits. Second target standby.
How much ammo do we have left?
6.
What? We fired like so many.
I know, because I kept fucking not getting hit on target.
Yo, but how can we have 6 left? We only have 16.
Second technical laser on.
Or maybe we do have.
Okay, on the way. I see that one with my own eyes as well.
Alright. Hit on the target, but I missed. My angle for the lasing is pretty bad. Can you engage him yourself?
Affirmative.
Okay, I'm handing him off to you.
Okay, keeping steady.
One actual, this is 1-1.
Okay, climb a little bit.
I thought we were doing the not boring hilltop one. Now we're doing the climbing one.
Well, whatever works at the
1-1,
moment.
you take over as one action and continue your operation as such.
I get some weird glitch. Yeah, I got a weird glitch. It's like he's in the ground or like he's behind dirt, so I can't get a good angle on him. Because I'll just fire some guns at him and leave him for now. Okay, guns worked.
This is 1-1. We're at Alpha. We're gonna enter combat.
One, I'm doing a lot of collateral damage when I use the guns on buildings. Should I not fire within the compounds? Over.
Negative, as long as no, we haven't seen any civilians. You're clear to use whatever you need to.
Oh no, I've seen a bunch of civilians. I'm sure you've killed one through blasted radios.
That's what you were asking him, was it?
No, I wasn't. Just to be clear, I did see civilians around, so we have to be careful.
Roger, I did see 1 or 2.
Oh shit.
What now?
Rounds fell short. I think I wounded some friendly.
Oh shit.
Dragon 1, I think some of my rounds fell way short, so I think I might have wounded some of you.
Yeah, we have 1 casualty at Tennington.
Guys, I was aiming like way away. I actually aimed at this guy that's looking at them. But I'm gonna hellfire that one instead.
Alright.
Okay, stay steady.
Ghostrider, can you maybe engage technical
I'm trying to.
timestamp 1:12:21? Over.
Wait, one just engaging a Dishka looking at Dragon 1, stand by.
Roger out.
Fuck, sorry, it just shifted so much. It's like not shifted, it's like what the hell's going on?
Gonna auto over for you.
Okay.
Cause I can hold it, but I don't know, sometimes it gets weird.
What's the timestamp on the technical?
1223, over. Stand by 1221.
Approximately relative to which compound?
Further south of Echo, over.
I don't see any technical there. I see a static Dishka, but that's it.
I've got eyes on a Watt technical. It's currently unmanned, but it's also got its crew next to it, over. It's very close to one of the compounds.
Oh, I see it. It's in the compound Charlie. I think I actually hit that earlier. I'll hit it again.
Ghostrider, Dragon 3, we have sighting on 1x static MG on the far bank that we need dealt with. Do you want us to sight him for you?
I think negative. I think I know which one you're talking about. Stand by. So, just be careful. Just be careful that that's the one I shot short of when I tried to engage you earlier. So just keep your heads down. Rounds might land short again.
We're a ways away from him, trust me.
Oh no, okay, stand by. Was that the one?
The one I'm looking at is still standing.
One.
Dragon 3, is that the one?
At Foxtrot, timestamp 1253.
Dragon 1 is a trip on compound Alpha, over.
We're about to breach.
Roger, out. Remind of the objectives being intel or opium, over.
Roger.
Did I get him?
At the very least, you have knocked his MG upside down, so you've disabled his weapon.
Actual, this is one actual. We got enemies glitching out, not dying.
Alright, 1-2, let's cover left.
Exile has a hot mic.
Dragon 1, someone hot mark.
We have civilians in compound.
1-2, form up.
Exile a hot mark, over.
Civilians, I really shouldn't. I think, how many civilians did we kill? I think there's one near the technical that would have been killed. There's only one explicitly I know of that were killed. Well, like indirectly at least.
Yeah.
Okay, just note that we are losing altitude. It's not a problem really, just in case you don't know.
I am aware.
Alright. Per compound A, and it's pretty much 10 almost.
Are we moving for more direct fire support then?
I'm not sure how much it would help getting much closer. We're good ranges for the gun. We can hit them, but they can't touch us. Got 2 Hellfires left. Got plenty of gun. The gun's actually better against technicals than the Hellfires.
I see a shitload of contacts on the radar coming in from the west, eh?
Attention, we have Kira forces coming in from the southwest. Take us closer.
Kira southwest, over. Roger, can you confirm they're on the main road?
They come, yeah, the southernmost road. They're going to be crossing the wadi shortly. They will be crossing at 181023.
Where will they be crossing?
181023. One's already crossed. So there's 2 technicals crossed, 3rd technical crossed.
Roger, that's north, south, north, southwest.
That's right, correction. Okay, the one is outside compound A. Is there anyone at the western entrance of compound A?
Ghost, this is one actual. No, we are the furthest west. All grouped up.
Roger, obliterating the western wall. Okay, how many did you remember counting?
I didn't count how many there were, but I don't see any more moving targets.
Right, this is Ghostrider, I believe we got them all. Can you lower altitude a little bit?
Lower, Roger.
A little lower? Okay, I have eyes on another technical. Okay, stop.
Dragon 1, set trip over.
This is Dragon 1, sorry, my connection just restored, wait 1.
Sure, can you go a bit lower? Actually, I'm gonna save it, I'm not gonna engage it. Actually, no, fuck it, I'll engage it. I doubt we'll have a tank. And that one's over. Jesus. The technical coming from north. Fuck, I missed that technical twice. It's like, at long ranges, this thing is not very precise.
Yeah.
There's another technical coming in, sweeping in, coming in. This one might actually be coming from direct south. Out of Hellfire.
Okay, this is one actual. Compound A is cleared. No intels gathered at any of the compounds. No stashes, no ammo crates. We are proceeding to compound B. Our copy.
Good copy. Just a quick question. How far back did you leave the vehicles? We may need to use the vehicles in order to expedite the search, over.
Vehicles are roughly about 1 click away from us, exposing ourselves to 2 times danger areas. We can move with these to Bravo. We've already checked with anti rounds.
Understood, out.
What's wrong with this lasing system? Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. I mean, not lasing system, I mean the range finding. There's another technical at Compound Charlie. I'm out of Compound Foxtrot. I'm out of Hellfire, so can't engage that. Ooh, I wonder when I blew that one up. Maybe they mined it.
Ghostrider, if you wish to return to RTB for resupply, you're more than welcome to, over.
Roger, we're still effective with guns, and the Hellfires are not very effective at long ranges, apparently. Like, they kind of drift a little bit. It's a bit weird. So I think, yeah, I'll RTB if we need to. Hold on.
Roger, up.
I think I can get still in range of these guys. Yes, it's not fucking out of me. Sorry, Dragon 3, the ranging fucks out, so I was short on that one, very short.
Ooh, Jesus.
Almost on our heads, over.
That was a very interesting one, almost landed on top of us.
Yeah, so the way the ranging works is if you're just over the max, then there's no ranging whatsoever, and it falls wide, very short.
Ooh, Jesus. Any further right, and it would have been a direct hit on the unit.
Yeah, no, I checked for that just in case. Trying to figure out how do I know if it's actually applying the ranging or not. I don't see it, any evidence of it. So I don't know when it's going to fall wildly short. Can you shift left?
Yeah, sure.
Because that way I'm not going to have my rounds land on top of friendlies.
One actual, one is approaching compound B. We're exposed on the roadside.
That'll work.
We're pretty much good cover to the opium farm side.
Let's see what that goes.
One, proceed up until Bravo. One advise when you left the vehicles, I might go and fetch them with myself and a member of Dragon 3 in order to aid the search and clearance, over.
So it's at the compound factory, right at the back, driven through one of the walls.
Understood. Are both vehicles there, over?
Both of them are there.
Understood, out.
This round's not splashing. Too far away.
One thing being engaged.
This is Dragon 3, we do not have line of sight on the guys firing. I believe they're inside of the buildings.
Okay, roger that. We're smoking, we are now proceeding, so you guys can still cover us.
Yeah, for you clear as day in front of us, we just can't shoot the guys you're engaging because they're in buildings.
Z23 to the right of Dragon 3. Where the fuck did he come? He's got one behind you, Z23. Where the fuck did he come from?
Dragon 1, Dragon 3, sit rep over.
1, we're all good. We are now moving with haste to the next compound to get into cover.
Roger, ZU is right in our blind out.
Yeah, saw it. Go up. Let's go it. Actual message?
Sent for actual, over.
Alright, no, I was just checking because I was afraid that the ZU might have gotten.
Roger, out. Right, all call signs, 3 times convoy coming back up from the factory. We are going to leave the vehicles for Dragon 1 near Bravo, over.
Roger, actual, I'll mark a smoke location for Victor's, which is a good spot for us.
Much appreciated, out.
Confirm you en route.
En route at waypoint 2 now, over.
Fuck it, that was a QRF.
Right, mark blue smoke.
Eyes on.
This 1-1.
Okay, I think we can go, let's say 500 meters closer.
Gonna have her above this little hill ahead of us.
I don't know which one, there's lots of little hills.
Oh, the big rocks.
There's lots of big rocks.
One on our nose, what are you talking about?
Oh, that one. Oh, okay, that's what Dragon 3 is, okay. Maybe just short of it, so that's pushing it. But then we're going to have to be high. So go nice.
I'll just go to the left, yeah.
No, yeah. So we want to be high. So stay at like 500 meters high.
500?
Well, I mean, basically it's sitting right in front of people, so I want to keep out the distance. That way the small arms fire can't hit us. Are we unable to climb?
I thought this would be high enough.
I just would pretty damn close to the enemy. Dragon 1 engaging enemies close in front of you.
Actual compound bombers here.
Okay, thank God. Okay, ceasing fire. And if it's a lag, we can look up.
Actual, we are moving on foot to compound Charlie. It's close.
Affirmative, your vehicles are still waiting for you.
Much better being high up anyway, so you can look down into compounds and actually see the enemy. There you go. Feel much safer. They're going to need a like a Dishka absolute minimum just to touch us.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be hit by RPGs. They reoccupied the original compound A. Enemy has reoccupied compound A. I don't need to kill them, whatever. Dragon 1, middle of the compound you're clearing, I see. Yeah, never mind, you got them. Yeah, this position is much better for actually spotting things, just exposes us more to any high threat stuff. It was a mortar. Have eyes on enemy mortar engaging. Dragon, did you guys get mortar fire?
Potential shrapnel.
What did he say?
Something about shrapnel.
I saw it looked like a mortar round land, but it landed right on top of the enemy, so I wasn't sure. It doesn't look right.
Do we start heading back?
So one actual is back on it again.
That's like practically the end of the mission, so I think we'll call it soon.
Yeah, but are we going to transport them back, or
Yeah.
are we just going to
I
call it
think we're going to transport them back.
Yeah, so shall we go back?
One's taking contacts east from the tree line.
Yes, eyes.
And it was still useful to them. Unless you need to RTB. Because it was like 10. Past 10 now. Let's go Ghostrider engaging enemies from south.
Ghost, just check down the body. We had people pushing down as well.
Oh, we're losing altitude?
Yeah, good hits.
Ah, shit, sorry.
Keep it up 500. High is good. Dragon 1, did you guys get mortar fire earlier?
Negative.
Dragon 3 did not detect any mortar fire either.
Right,
Dragon 1, I can describe the inside of compounds Charlie, alright?
Roger, Ghost, proceed.
Okay, so I do see what looks like a lot of plants and farms of poppies in the center of the compound, kind of like the base of the triangle, but there's a large mix of civilians and hostiles. So there's lots of character civilians and hostiles. I only see them concentrated at the poppy field, at the northern wall, middleish compound northern wall. Other side of the wall, there's a poppy field. It's actually a double wall, and there's civilians mixed in with hostiles, so I can't engage that area. Over.
Roger on all, Ghost. Thanks for the intel.
On actual, for the sake of time, I recommend you send your members to fetch the vehicles and perform vehicular raids on the remaining targets, over.
Roger that, actual.
Send over.
Could you make Exala just do a push up? He's glitched up for some other team members.
Roger, stand by. Ghostrider, after Dragon 1 has secured Charlie, I recommend RTB and swap out for Chinooks. I don't foresee us needing CAS for Delta and Echo, over.
We'll go out.
What are you seeing?
Say again?
What are you seeing?
Moments is mostly clear, just a one compound with described earlier to Bucky's. We'll move into that now.
Oh, they're only at the third objective now.
Yeah, but once, yeah, so they're going to Charlie now, and then we RTB. Yeah, but Delta and Echo look empty, and what's it called? Foxtrot is one, but I don't think they should be clearing any more after Charlie. Ooh, then we're finally moving out. It's like, for the sake of time, let's go fetch the vehicles, and then they run back and delay the whole operation to fetch the vehicles.
Oh, wait, sorry, are we not going back now?
No, the once it's cleared, then.
Okay.
Have they not cleared? What are they doing? I think there's confusion between them.
This is Dragon 1 with Vic 1 and Vic 2. We are now approaching compound Charlie, about to raid.
You guys are approaching compound Echo, split between Echo and Charlie. What the hell are they doing? Yeah, they got the wrong compound. They're probably confused why they need to fetch the vehicles for us. That's why they went so far. One hostile moving towards you. He's at the easternmost corner of the compound. Now running back.
How far away?
Hmm?
How far are they?
They're like right at the edge of the compound.
One actual, be advised, Dragon 3 is no longer in a suitable position in order to give you adequate overwatch. I've ordered them to perform assaults on the compounds Delta and Echo. So once you're done with Charlie, proceed to Foxtrot, over.
Roger that, actual. We found 1 times enemy cache at our location.
Roger out.
This is Dragon 3, we're pushing to Echo Block now.
It's because they're really pushing it with time. Can we land at the within the engagement area with the Chinooks to pick up the vehicles, over?
Affirmative, the marked green area, over.
Confirm last actual, we found 1 times enemy cache.
See.
Roger 1, orders are to detonate it and proceed with...
So you see where the white smoke is now?
No.
Just in front of that is actually the pickup LZ's area.
Yeah, but I can't see. But okay.
Well, just in front of the white smoke.
Right, so when are we gonna fetch the vehicles? I mean the...
Syrian one. Oops. Just making a flight plan for this. Okay, so I have a new flight plan for that. Let's do a red line. Do you see the new flight plan and group map? Slide and on group channel map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who keeps pinging the Zeus?
No, that was me accidentally. Ignore it.
Actual, we also found 1 times enemy
Dragon 5 or your net over?
Okay, well, 3's inside. Echo. 1's done with Charlie, pretty much. As soon as 1 leaves Charlie, then we'll RTB. Should introduce him to a SMP for helicopter, the holding off points. So I think we'll have a holding off points. Okay, I'll put a hold waypoint. So we're gonna wait over there, just behind there. Let's see if it's hold there until they clear us to come in.
Currently situated in compound Echo, but we will probably move to Delta momentarily over.
Team, do you need repairs on your chopper? Sorry, say again?
Negative.
Alright.
Affirmative is stable, he just needs bloody mud going to cardiac arrest. He's conscious, start over.
Okay, Roger, I'm gonna send 5 and 1 buddy with.
Roger, out. We're currently at Echo.
I don't think they're useful anymore. Looking for anything that can screw up. They have no Overwatch anymore though, so if we leave they have nothing.
Okay, you just say when we need to leave.
Okay, actually they're clearing the very last building now, I think. Who's 1 technical? I mean, water. Okay, so Ghostrider, I have eyes on 1 water position in compound Foxtrot.
This is Dragon 3, we've cleared compound Echo, moving to compound Delta.
Okay, stand by.
This is 1 actual. We've rigged 5 times enemy drugs locations, 2 civilians, and 1 times ammo cache. We are evacuating to Delta.
I'm pretty sure we'll be dead by now. Can you shift left, like west actually, like southwest by like a kilometer?
Southwest?
Yeah. I want to try to get eyes on the technical before we leave. The tree in the way. Water taken care of. I was just killing infantry. Okay, I don't see him anymore, I think. I think he moved. He's not there anymore. Wait, I see him. Carry on going. Okay, stand still. Nice and steady. Got him. Okay, kill technical of Foxtrot. Just checking the compounds for any more targets. Stand still. I think got one live enemy. Pretty sure I got him. Nothing there.
Dragon actual, Dragon 3, we are at break. Out.
Yeah, that's RTB. This is Ghostrider RTB out.
Right, 1-3, according to my intel, the last location is now Foxtrot. Let's consolidate into a single element, engage it
in unison, and then we will await the Chinook for extract, brother.
Roger, we'll move to Foxtrot. Okay, convoy, we're moving in Wadi to Foxtrot.
Victor 2 copies.
Right, we are blowing 6 times enemy caches at compound Charlie.
Gonna land Apache at the Chinooks.
Sure.
Dragon 1, Dragon 3, did you spot the caves in the Wadi, over?
We did spot the caves in the Wadi. We scanned it briefly. It looks clean. Okay, convoy, just push through the reeds, slope on your left.
I think a good thing to handle the problem with the Hellfire ranges is actually to have a mixture of AGM-114 Ls and Ks. So the Ls are their radar guided, so they should actually be able to hit it accurately at long ranges themselves.
Yeah.
And the laser guided are good if they need to designate stuff for us or to hit something that isn't on radar. Okay, radio check.
Yeah, 5-5 goes to up.
Guys, we're just doing a dynamic breach with an AT.
Okay, egressing south.
Dragon 3, we have a tube that could be blown up here.
Ghostrider 2, you in a hurry?
I'm just enjoying my flight.
Also, be careful, you do have a black smoke trail on your chopper.
Nothing's damaged according to my HUD.
Okay, I've got to hold at... Look, this is, Ghostrider 1 and 2 were holding at holding point just north of the AO. Let us know when you're clear to go to green LZ, over.
Roger, Ghostrider. All elements are currently on the way to LZ. Stand by for smoke, over.
Looking out.
Big 3 is ready to move.
Convoy, lead us out. Extract green LZ, over.
Big one moving.
Moving.
Ghostriders, Victor's near LZ. If you have visual, clear for landing, else await smoke, over.
Okay, inbound.
Victors 1 and 2 will occupy Ghostrider that lands first. Victors 3 and 4 will occupy the second Ghostrider, over.
Vic 3, roger.
Okay, 2 clicks out. Have eyes on blue, white and green smoke. Ghostrider 1 is the lead one.
Say again, is Vic 1 getting in what vehicle?
Victors 1 and 2 will occupy the Chinook that's landed now, over.
Roger, Vic 1 lining up now.
Touchdown.
Victor 2 lining up behind Victor 1.
Vic 3 preparing to Vic 3 is in position.
Vic 1 in.
Vic 2 in.
Ghost 2 touchdown.
Vic 3 moving Ghost 2.
Ghost 1, you can dust off.
Ghostrider 1 dusting.
He is loaded. Victor 3 is loaded.
Is there another vehicle?
Yes, there is.
Ghostrider 1 egressing northwest.
Vic 4 is loaded, you may take off.
Ghost 2 taking off northwest.
Can I be the first one to say mission success, no casualties, no deaths, no reinforcements?
Oh, fucking yeah.
Can I say no death due to enemy?
I'm surprised we didn't die because of our first desync issue.
Ghostrider 2, I'm decelerating for LZ, so if you're behind me, careful.
Vic 4 is Vic 3, same disembark procedure as last time?
Affirmative, 4 before 3, over.
Roger.
Okay. Touchdown.
Vic 2 dismounted. Vic 2 unloaded.
Vic 1 unloaded.
Vic 4, have you moved?
Affirmative, 4's out. Park all vehicles in between the two Chinooks, over.
Why always wounded purifier? Holy shit.
Okay, guys.
You're still bleeding in your head. Dude, who shot purifier?
Yes, that's it.
Well, no, that was.
What kind of a
Good mission.
parking do you call
Yeah,
that?
it was challenging keeping information with all the DC.
Okay.
Listen, we don't want to see the tail arse of this vehicle.
Well, you don't. Well, I would appreciate it if you told me which side was supposed to be facing the camera, because you have half the vehicles facing one way and half facing the other.
Well, I was taking lead on the choppers. Actually, it makes complete sense. Military sense.
Okay. Okay, what the hell is going on here?
Alright, there we go. Right, let's line up for the photo, guys.
Yeah,
Oh, that's that is an image.
I won't lie, I don't think I can get everything in shot, eh? But I think I'll manage. I'll manage.
Okay, guys. Front people crouch, back people stand. Gay people right in the front.
Okay, I guess we'll just get a panoramic like that then. Okay, stand by.
Let me just get this guy straight.
Yeah. Well, straight, I don't think you can fix him that way.
So they can be handen ingehak.
Okay, let's see. I see everybody's name except Purifier. We need. Okay, that'll do. Okay, stand by. And done.
Okay, like I said, quickly come stand here in the queue.
Okay. Doing an aerial, okay.
What are we queuing for?
I hope it's not an A10. Please don't be an A10.
Oh, here comes.
Are we gonna debrief quick? What's the time?
It's Quarter to 11.
Sorry, I need to go. So
Alright,
if it's
that's
fine,
it.
I'd like to be dismissed. Can I be dismissed?
Okay.
Thank you. Alright.
Okay,
Good night,
so
guys.
I think we can probably skip on like just focus on anything that we think went well.
What?
Whoa! That was
Clearly not
not
bad.
me.
There's always something.
Well. Okay.
No,
Purify
I think
was the
everything went well.
okay. Technically, Purify was the last one to touch it, so I think we can blame it on pilot error.
Okay, yeah, he left it on or something.
When he DC'd.
Okay. So I think we just go on like anything that went well, went badly, and we can anything we can learn. I think it's like trying only touch on the important things.
I think everything went well. I mean, we had good communication between all elements, and we had a flippin' amazing cohesion on that initial assault. I mean, we took out, what, 3 or 4 targets in a matter of like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I had some problems with the Hellfires at long ranges. It's like the laser is extremely inaccurate. The Hellfire never lands exactly where the laser is on. So I think what I can do in the future is actually mix it up with some Ls and some Ks. The Ks being the laser guided versions, and the Ls being the radar guided ones. So that because with the radar we can hit accurate. I believe that they can reliably hit things out at max range. They can guide itself on, and with the Ks we can use it for other people laser designating or hitting things that doesn't show up on radar. So I think we need to mix up the Ls and Ks because the Ks don't work at long range. And the other problem I had where where sometimes our rounds landed short on top of friendly positions was if you range your cannon so you can hit targets accurately. If you're 1 meter over the maximum acceptable range for the cannon, it does no ranging whatsoever, and so it lands way short. So if your bullets fly over any friendlies, they're at risk. So that's one thing notice there.
Yeah, I think the range is 1.9 or 2 Ks that I checked.
Needless to say, that rounds that landed short only landed right next to my leg alone, so my whole squad was okay, Pheonix.
This is Dragon 1, right?
Yeah, 1-2.
Yeah, 1-3. Anything you guys want to add?
Yeah, I think from your top down, I mean the smaller movements from the smaller elements, call it rifle squad. That was very methodical. It was a little bit slowish, maybe pick it up slightly because of the amount of assets that we had. But I mean the enemy was well equipped with anti-infantry assets, so there's only such a pace that you can move when you're facing that regards. I think from the assets and the coordination, the overwatches that was provided was a saving grace.
Yeah, the one thing that I will add is, Bucky's, tonight your SL skills was top notch. You deviated the original plans a lot in order to keep us safe and on the right track, but not away from the objectives. Kept us safe.
SL and FTL Dragon 1.
Well, I relied on you, Brute, on most of the things, just so that as soon as there was something from an SL perspective, I let Brute then do a partial fire team assistance role. Well, not actually assistance role. He actually took the fire team over.
Yeah, and a couple of these things.
Yeah, the initial, if I may, the initial unload from the Chinooks, not one click away from the LZ, Bucky's vehicle glitches out Victor 1 so badly that it rubber bands right back into Victor 2's face like a fly getting swatted.
Yeah, the desync was horrible.
Yeah, the most stressful part of this mission was the trip here.
Actually, the trip there, I think the one back was fun.
I think the pilots can eject both vehicles at the same time, and then they actually place them next to one another.
Do the pilots even have a say in the vehicles? I thought it's the driver of the vehicles.
No,
that unloads and
I
loads.
mean you can load them and you can eject them as the pilot, and they just like eject almost like a staggered column.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. Yeah. Did anyone else want to add anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah,
So you can
go.
go?
No, I'm lost.
Okay. Yeah, there's something I want to say to the new guys. From a mistake I've made many times before. Rebind your grenade key.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in selection when you guys do selection. Make sure we use the correct one. Just from my side, I was actually worried you guys won't be able to finish the mission because it was like 10 when Delta Bravo 1, damn it, Dragon 1 was still at Bravo, and I'm glad that Sherman and Lucasade made the choice that Dragon 3 was going to push up to Delta and Echo, because that just helped you guys fill up, so you actually completed all the objectives by gaining the intel at Delta and destroying all the opium and the cases and C. At Charlie, so yeah, no, actually it was really well done. Well done.
Just a quick question. There was one ammunition, 5 drug caches at Charlie. Was that it?
Yeah, all of the buildings in Charlie had, and all of the sheds. But you guys did blow up across the whole area as far as I can see. You could just blew up this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So yeah, you guys did. I took some screenshots. It looks good. Don't worry.
Okay, is there anything else we need to do for the debrief? No.
Yeah, thanks.
I think.
Thanks, One. I appreciate it.
So let's have the hashtag missions.
Channel switched. User joined your channel. 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 User joined your channel.
Okay. Wait for everyone to join.
User entered your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Quit game,
User
uninstall.
joined your channel.
What? Come on, it wasn't that bad.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the mission, Africa. Was
You
nice.
guys are welcome.
Thanks for COing Lucasade. It wasn't that terrible. I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm surprised. like I was telling Sherman, it would have been better than I anticipated.
Cool. Is there anything else anyone would like to add?
Yeah, just for the new guys that joined One. How did you guys find the missions? Because I think Reno's the newest guy here.
Can you hear me, first of all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite enjoyable. At times I felt just a little bit lost, so obviously I know I need to do the selection training and everything, but otherwise really enjoyable. It's quite a thing to get to all the communication and the different. One thing definitely I'm most confused about is reading a map. Jeez, I do not know how to read a map without actually having a pointer or guide.
Yep, that's what the selection is for.
Phase 1.
Yeah, it was quite nice. I had a lot of desync issues tonight, but still a lot of fun.
Yeah, we all had.
Yeah, like Reno said, I'm also still finding it difficult to find out where the hell we are at any one point in time.
All right, cool. So I think that's it. Okay, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cool.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks,
guys. Have a good night, boys.
Africa, it was a very nice mission.
It was. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I had a,
The whole context and the thing behind it as well.
I was about to say Pips, but now he left.
yeah, Peps actually did a good job for a change.
Yeah, he didn't blow us up.
He didn't blow anyone else up that he wasn't meant to.
No, he's controlled explosives for good.
Look, I really enjoyed D3 as well. I haven't played D3. It was a lot of fun.
So, just so that you guys are aware, right at the end when we did a compound Foxtrot, I made Reno do a dynamic entry with an AT4.
Yes, we heard that because Dragon was like, "What the fuck was that?"
But
I
I
quite
did
enjoyed that.
Actually, I got it.
Yeah, so Reno, it's one of the things is that if we deemed an area that is unsafe for an entry point, we